Alright, and here we are in Munich. So this was the first trip I went on outside of school organized things. And as you can see, it was freezing. Here's the beautiful Marienplatz with the Glockenspiel. That's like the clock thing that does a little performance. And here's a traditional German folk dance that we got the pleasure of seeing. Not sure which church this was, but we went to a lot of churches there. So the inside of probably a different church than the one that you just saw. This was a really impressive one. Oh, this is when we went up in the tower of another church. You climb all the way up to the top of the tower and then you can see everything above it. So we should be getting close to the top now. It was a long walk, but we should be. It's probably almost there. All right, I could have probably cut some of this out. I just thought you should get really a feeling of how. Okay, here we go. Of how tall it was. But the view was really cool. Unfortunately, there were some cranes in the way, but it was still really cool to just be able to see the whole city from up there. Oh, this was a little restaurant we saw, and what is that? Just some lighthearted decor. Oh, here's the first beer garden we went to. Delicious. And there's the arch that you see in almost every European city, probably having to do with winning a war or something. And yeah, I thought the ceiling was cool, I guess. Oh, this is where, after we had been taking pictures of the arch, we realized that we actually had been at the back, and this was the front of the arch. Much more impressive. The best of the worst. We had the best of the worst, right? I think that's the whole reason I took a picture of that sign, so that I could say that joke. But we had bratwurst. Oh, this is the Glockenspiel again. We had been there at the wrong time before, so we came back after finding out what times of day it actually goes off. And we waited in front of it for a few minutes. For some reason, I was recording this for like whole minutes before it was actually going off. I don't know why. And then right before it was about to go off, I ran out of battery on my GoPro. But luckily someone else had been recording, and this is what it does. So the little guys dance around, and then I think the people at the top do a little dance of some kind too. This is when we went to Schloss Nymphenburg, so the Nymphenburg Palace, I guess. And it was so cold that the whole river water area in front of the castle was frozen over, so we could just walk out there and dance around and, you know, embarrass ourselves. I actually fell on the ice while I was trying to do some ice dancing. Not going to include that part, although we did get it on video, but I decided to leave that out. Pretty sure this is the same beer garden actually that I showed you earlier. This next part here is actually footage from Berlin. I just didn't get that much footage from there, so I decided to just add it on here. This is when we went to a glass blowing workshop before, or on our way to Berlin, and I got to kind of blow some glass, which was pretty crazy. Helped make a little vase. Oh, and this is the Holocaust Memorial. I have no idea what this building is. Something in Berlin, I guess. Should have written some things down before I made this video. But anyway, it was a long time ago. I mean, this was also some sort of area in Berlin that I don't remember. Some kind of square with, you know, cool dome. Oh, this is when we got lost in the metro station and this very nice lady had to help us find our train. Definitely not my fault. Even though I was supposed to be navigating, but you know, we all make mistakes. This is one of my favorite parts of the Berlin trip. We did like a alternative tour, and they just talked to us a lot about the street art and stuff, which was really interesting to me. So here's some cool street art. And that's about it for Munich and Berlin. Thanks for watching, and see you again next time.